welcome back to my show. So tomorrow I show that we play a bad cat game, but it was so boring. So we live in a iconic house. So I think that today we want to play. No, today we will not play any game. Today we will see any horror video or funny video also. So let us start. Okay. I was seeing the view. Oh, I like to see. Okay, so let us. I think I want to block this area because it is stopping my face. I think there will be any problem. No, there will be no problem. Okay, I want to go inside. Oh my. The shelter is off? Yes, off. Okay. So let us start to see some horror and funny video. Okay. Okay. I think it want to be in English. Okay, let us see Haunted House Part 1.
My parents were looking for a house to rent for a long time, but they weren't able to find any nice house, which was close to my school and Dad's office. After a long search, my dad found a house, which was also close to my school. It seemed really nice, but there was one thing about it that I didn't like. Right behind it, there was an old abandoned house. Usually I'm not that scared of these things, but that abandoned house really unsettled me. And because my room was at the back of the new house, I could see that creepy house very clearly from my room window. Mom, couldn't Dad find any other house? I don't like my room. I can see that abandoned house from my room window. Annie, don't you know the struggle your dad went through trying to get a decent place to live? Then you guys take my room and I'll take yours. I don't want to stay in that room. I hate it. Annie, don't throw tantrums. Instead of focusing on these foolish negative things, help me to get the house sorted. Unpack your stuff and get your room set up the way you like it. There's a lot of work left to be taken care of. Come on, be a good girl. Ah, no matter what, they wouldn't give me the master bedroom. I knew it. After a few days, I got used to the room, and slowly my fear of that abandoned house faded. But one night, something strange happened. At 9 o'clock, when I was in my bed, trying to sleep, my eyes flitted over to the window. And I saw someone staring at me from the top floor window of that abandoned house. It really disturbed me. At first, I thought I was just imagining things, and I kept reassuring myself that it's only my imagination. But I could clearly see that person staring at me. Mom, open the door. Mom, open the door. Mom. What's wrong, Annie? Mom, I saw someone standing in the window of that abandoned house. Please come into my room and see. Oh. Where, Annie? There's no one there. Listen, at night, even normal things can seem abnormal. This is why I keep telling you not to watch so many horror movies. Mom, I swear there was someone in that window. Sleep, you have school tomorrow. It was nothing. You were just imagining, okay?
Simplify your tenant search with nobroker.com.
Last night, when I was ready for bed, I saw someone staring at me from the abandoned house again.
Sorry.
I freaked out. Mom! Mom! Come here quickly! You didn't believe me and told me I was imagining things? See, someone's there. Oh, where did he go? Oh, Annie. Do you know what time it is? You started shouting at this time. Don't you care that your father is asleep? But Mom, enough. That house is empty. When no one lives there, who would be standing at the window? Yes, exactly. That's the point. This is why I'm so shocked. Isn't it weird? Look, Annie, it's Halloween time. I'm sure some neighborhood kids are playing a prank on you. Oh, yeah. I didn't think of that. Oh, some kid must be playing a prank on me. Please get some sleep now. Okay. I had decided that night that I'm going to catch that little dwarf. Must be someone from the neighborhood. I just want to know who it is. I'll then report this to his parents. He'll get grounded without candy. Next night at 9, I set out for the abandoned house. I was so determined to catch that kid tonight. When I entered the house, it was completely dark. I arrived brave, but now I was getting a bit scared. I slowly and carefully climbed the staircase. whoever is playing that trick on me must be hiding in the top floor. When I came upstairs, I looked around the room. It was so dark, and right there was that window through which I could see my bedroom. Oh, there's no one here. Huh? Mom! Mom! I'm here! Mom, I'm here! I ran downstairs and tried to open the front door, but it was jammed. I tried with all my strength to open it, but it wouldn't budge. Even though when I arrived, I left the door open. Please, someone open the door. I'm stuck here. Please, someone open the door. Oh God. Oh God, where am I stuck? Oh God, please help me. Hi guys, so this was my Halloween special story.
Okay.
I hope you all liked it. In this story,
Okay, this is part 2.
Annie, wake up! You're getting late for school. Annie, what happened? Why aren't you ready for school? Are you not going to school today? No. Why? I'm not feeling well. What happened to you? I'm having fever. Yeah, you look very pale as well. Just take it easy today. I'll book an appointment with the doctor if your condition gets worse, okay? Try to get some sleep, sweetheart. Annie's mother had no idea that the girl lying on the bed wasn't her daughter, but an evil disguised as Annie. Do you feel better now? A bit. Ugh. I don't feel hungry. What happened to her? As soon as Annie's parents went to bed, the evil impersonating their daughter went hunting. These nightly
Ew.
excursions
Oh my
became
gosh.
routine. As Annie's parents slipped into a deep stupor, the beast would prowl the dark streets in search of human flesh and return to rest on Annie's cozy warm bed. Fear plagued the town very quickly. No one knew who or what was behind the brutal murders happening in the dead of night. The once peaceful
Oh my
town
gosh.
was now at the mercy of a serial killer. Even the authorities were at their wits' end, trying to come up with suspects. Least of all, no one would be suspecting the young, innocent teenaged Annie. Annie's parents grew concerned day by day at her bizarre behavior. There was no explanation for this sudden change in mindset. Annie's mother was starting to get sleepless at night. Her thoughts were on her daughter, worrying and wondering as to why her daughter wasn't being herself. It had been 4 days since her fever, and that is when all of this oddness began. During the day, Annie wasn't as talkative as she used to be. She didn't share her thoughts and feelings with her mother like she used to, and she completely lost her appetite for her mother's cooking. Annie's parents tried to get her to go and see a doctor, but she insisted that she was fine and that she only needed to rest. She convinced them that she couldn't be going to school so soon, as it would completely tire her out. Annie's behavior is really worrying me. At times, I get the feeling she's not my daughter. Tomorrow is the last straw. If it continues, please take her to a psychiatrist. Mom, help me, help me. Mom, help me, help me. Mom, I'm here, help me, help me, Mom, help me, Mom. It was a really strange dream. Huh? Where's Annie? When Annie's mother discovered she was not in bed, she got worried and searched the house. When she still didn't find her, she checked the garden through the window. Annie's mother could not believe what she was seeing before her. Just as Annie was about to get up, her mother quickly ran to hide behind her room door to see what this girl was up to. Annie came in the house and straight away went to take a shower. Annie's mother was feeling so horrified and didn't know what to do. She went into Annie's room and broke into tears. Oh God, what is wrong with my daughter? She can't be Annie. My daughter would never do that. Huh? Mom, I saw someone standing in the window of that abandoned house. Please come into my room and see. Where, Annie? There's no one there. Mom, I swear there was someone in that window. Annie? What are you doing in my room? Nothing. I just came in to check if you were feeling any better. I'm fine. I was in the shower. Actually, your dad is feeling a bit sick. I'd have to go to the pharmacy to pick some medicine for him. It's quite late, so I was wondering if you want to come along to keep me company. Okay. I'm waiting for you in the car. Come down when you get ready. Annie, you know, your dad loves you a lot. Yesterday, he was saying to me that he misses your childhood days so much. And you won't believe, he still remembers the name of your favorite doll, Sarah. He got that doll for you when you were only one. Oh my god, you would never go to sleep without her. Yes, I remember. I loved that doll. I used to always play with her. Really? Because Annie never liked dolls. She never had one.
So you found out.
Just as she was about to be attacked, Annie's mother jumped out of the car and locked the demon inside. She quickly got the canister filled with petrol from the trunk and poured it all over the car. Mom, what are you doing? I'm your daughter, Annie. Please open the door. No, you can't be Annie, because my daughter is trapped in that abandoned house. Annie's parents immediately forced their way into the abandoned house and rescued their daughter. Annie was so weak and malnourished that her parents could barely recognize her. Their hearts sank. All she had to survive on during her 4 days being confined to that horrible house was the stinking water from the kitchen tap. Had any more time lapsed, Annie's parents could possibly have lost their beloved daughter forever. Not long after all of this ordeal, the family discovered from an old neighbor the story behind the abandoned house. It had been such a long time since that house was lived in. The previous owner was a lonely old woman. She was no ordinary woman, living her life alone in a large house fit for a family of 10. She had been the talk of the town. There had been many rumors, but the most prevalent of which were her evil nightly activities. When the sun set and the rest of the town was deep in slumber, she would roam the streets in search of flesh. She would kill anyone to satisfy her bloody needs. It was a dark time for the town as the death toll mounted. The local police department had never encountered such brutality. Bodies would be discovered mutilated, with organs missing. There were bite marks all over the bodies, unmistakably human bite marks. The police got their lucky break when the local milkman, doing his early morning rounds, discovered the woman gorging on the fat baker. When it came to giving her a punishment, the police decided the local jail was no place for an elderly woman, and the town had seen so much death they didn't want another in the form of an execution over their own heads. The townspeople unanimously agreed to lock the evil woman in her own house. All the doors and windows were sealed so she couldn't escape. Everyone hoped and prayed she died after a long, slow starvation, time enough to think on her crimes. But who knew? The police decided the local jail was no place for an elderly woman, and the town had seen so much death they didn't want another in the form of an execution over their own heads. The townspeople unanimously agreed to lock the evil woman in her own house. All the doors and windows were sealed so she couldn't escape. Everyone hoped and prayed she died after a long, slow starvation, time enough to think on her crimes. But who knew that one day that evil spirit would come back in the form of Annie? It was mere days after the incident that Annie's parents packed up and left the house, thankful they were able to save their daughter's life.
Okay, so today is this much. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share. And then, okay, bye.
Hi everyone, hope you guys are enjoying my